let's start today's session. So in the previous class we have discussed about some of the basic operations which we can do with the images, right? So what are all those? Shruti, tell me, what are all the different basic
Yes,
operations we can do with the images?
yes, ma'am.
ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು operations basic operations perform ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು?
Access pixel values and modify them.
Yeah.
Access image properties.
Okay.
Setting region of image.
Okay.
Splitting and merging image.
Okay.
Change the image color.
Okay, fine. So how can I change the image color? Firdos, tell me, how can I change the image color? Ranjana? Ranjana, tell me, how can you change the image color? What's the tool used for that purpose? Changing the image color means what? So changing the image color from one color space to another color space, right? So that can be from BGR to RGB format, or from RGB to BGR, or from BGR to gray, or from RGB to gray. So how can you perform this? Rushabha? Rushabha BS, tell me. How can I change the color of a image? Color space of an image. What's the tool used for that? Which method is used for that purpose? Shruti? ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? There's a method which is used to do this task, right? So which is that method? Function which is defined in OpenCV library. So which method is used for that purpose? To change the color from one color space to another color space?
CVT color.
CVT color. So it's a method which is used to change the color image color from one color space to another color space. We can convert it from BGR format to RGB format, or from BGR format to grayscale. So since OpenCV reads an image in the BGR format, but our image will be generally in real will be in the form of RGB format. So we can convert it to back to RGB format from BGR to RGB or from BGR to gray as per the requirement for the algorithm or the application. Okay, fine. So what are the other methods? How can you split the different channels which are present in the colored image?
Split method.
Split method. Using split method, you can split the channels into different separately, right? From the colored image you can separate the channels, and you can access them separately, and you can display them, and you can process them separately. Fine. So then what is the alternative way for this task, like for splitting the channels or the layers or pages in a colored image? So what's the other way? We can directly specify the dimension of an image so that we can split up the channel. We can separate the channels from the colored image using the dimensions. That method can be referred as slicing method. Okay. And we can do it there. We are going to separate, we are going to split the channels manually by specifying the dimension of a image. Like, just a sec, let me share my screen. So how to read an image? By using, I'll take it as I dot read method. Okay, so I'll read what the image, what are all the image present in my current directory. So I shall take it coins.png. In this example, coins.png. So we extract the shape of it. I'm able to get the shape. So observe here. So we'll able to get 3 dimensions here. That means the height, width, and depth. That means height, width, and number of layers this image contains will be returned as a return value for the shape attribute. Okay, so using this we can split the channels, split the layers, or you can also call it as pages also. Okay, so we can split the layers separately by using this dimension. So how means, if I want to extract only blue channel, blue layer from this image, then I have to give it like, assign a variable with the value like image. So all the rows, all the columns, first channel. Okay, first channel will be assigned for the blue layer, right? So it will be read in the form of BGR format. That means the first layer will be blue, second layer is green, and third layer is red. Okay, so if I want to access a green channel, then I have to give it like I square bracket open colon all the rows, all the columns from the first row to end row, first column to end column of the second layer. Okay, so now tell me what can be the value of red channel. ರೆಡ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ರೆಡ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈಗ image of colon comma 2. Okay, so that's how I can extract the channels. Okay, so now let us display them and we shall see how these will be displayed. Okay, so to display image, which method is used? What's the way of displaying an image in OpenCV?
ImShow.
ImShow. So we can also display the image using matplotlib also. Okay, so ImShow is the method which can be used with the CV2 OpenCV library or with the matplotlib library. Using these two libraries we can display the image which we have read. Okay, so next we shall display image cv2.imshow. I'll first display the original image, so it is I, right? So next I'll display only single channel, so blue channel or blue layer. So what should you need to pass here? If I want blue layer to be displayed, what's the parameter I need to pass here?
Blue, ma'am.
Blue. So in the same way I can extract
Blue.
Okay, fine, thank you. Blue layer, green layer, and the final red layer. So it is green and it is red. Okay, so next, we need to display them. See, we don't forget to give these statements, because these are the mandatory statements we have to give to display properly. Destroy all windows. Okay, so if I run this, I'll be able to get channels here. Okay, this is original, this is blue layer, this is green layer, and this is red layer. Okay, so almost they're all looking like similar, right? So change it. Right, so this is red layer, this is blue layer, and this is the green one. So this is the green layer, blue layer, and the red layer. So this is what the original image. So have you observed here? So almost all the layers are displaying like grayscale images itself, but quite difference between the shades, right? So shades are different. Whatever the pixel you are seeing here in a brightest color, those are all blue pixels. So this is blue channel. So wherever you have seen blue whitest pixel, so those are all the blue pixels. So here whatever the pixels you are seeing, so those are green pixels. So here it is, as it is a BGR format, so you can extract. First layer is a blue, second is a green, third is the red. Okay, so there's a slight it's not pure red or pure green, so it is quite dull. It's quite dull, right? So that's why you're not getting the brightest pixel here. Okay, okay, so here in red channel, almost red and orange and yellow pixels are somewhat brighter here, and the rest all pixels are somewhat green shades. Okay, so these are all depend on the combination of values. So this final image will get from the combination of pixels in the corresponding location from all these layers. But when you extract them separately, it's able to see the grayscale image itself, because it's a, when you extract the layer, what will be obtained? Single layer matrix, right? Single layer matrix is for grayscale image, right? So when you extract it, only the shades, the intensities of the pixels in that layer will be displayed. So intensities can be dull or bright, or in between these two shades. Okay, so whatever the pixel intensity in the blue layer, whatever the pixel intensity in the green layer, whatever the pixel intensity in the red layer will be combined together to give the final color in the final image, original image. Okay, so that's how you can extract the different layers and display them. Okay, and to get back the original image, so what we need to do? To get back the original image, what we need to do?
Merge the layers.
Merge the layers. How can we do it? To get original colored image equals, we can do it by using a merge method, co2 dot merge. Okay, so here if we pass the layers, so able to get the color image pack. Color image. Okay, so it is IC. Okay, so this is the original image. You'll get packet, right? So this is the BGA. This is in BGA format, right? So if I want it to be in a RGB format, and I don't want to use CVT color method here, then how can I change it? This image will be in the format of BGA format. That means first layer is blue, second layer is green, third layer is red. So if I want red should be of first layer, green should be of second layer, and blue should be of third layer. Then how can I do it? Is there any to do that task without using CVT color method? If so, then how can I do it? There should be some way, right? Say yes or no. Is there any way to do it? If we know it?
Yes.
Yes, right? So how can I do it? Tell me, how can I do it? Is there any difference between I and IC here? So if I display I and IC, both are same, right? Because so as we read the image using CV2, it will read in the format of BGA format, and we have displayed the same. First layer is blue, second layer is green, third layer is red. Okay, so I want red to be first, green to be second, and blue to be third. Then how can I do it?
But in merge madam. First we have to write red, blue and green.
First red and next green, next blue, right? So first red ಮಾಡಿ, next blue ಮಾಡಿ, sorry green ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ red ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, so you'll get the RGB formatted image. Okay, so if I make it as red, if I make it as blue, so then if I execute this, I'll be able to get the pixels like this. Okay, the image will be converted to from BGA format to RGB format. Okay. So in the same way, we can combine different layers here in the different combinations. Okay, so if I want to do it in the red, blue, so it will all be in the blue shades. Okay, so how this will work is if I have the BGA format image, in that the combination of the pixel, consider some pixel we are assuming we are getting, so the combination, the color combination in that pixel, for that pixel is like a blue will be of 255, green will be of 10, red will be of 20. Okay, so if I change it to RGB, then so RGB will be 255, green will be 10, and blue will be 20. Okay, same values will be present but in the different color formats. Okay, so if this happens, what's the color? if the BGR is if it is a pixel in the BGR format, then it will be displayed in almost blue shades. Okay, if it is in the RGB format, it is almost to nearer to red color. Okay, because the red is more intensity here, more concentration of the red color is here. Okay, here blue concentration is more, so that's why you'll get most of the pixels will be almost blue. Okay, so this is how the layers will affect the final coloring in the image, colored image. Okay, so if it is in this order, then the pixel color will be this. If this is in this order, that a pixel is in the RGB format, then the final pixel will be in this order. Okay, this color. Okay, so if I do this task, right, red, blue, blue, then what happens here is red channel will be 255, blue value will be 10, and again 10. Blue channel will be again repeated, so it will be like how it happens. So it's not like this, it's like 20 and 255. Okay, so the combination of this color will be different, the combination of this color will be different, right? So as I showed in the paint. Okay, so if I do the same task for RBB, then the color format will be like red will be 20, blue will be 255, and blue will be 255. So the combination of this color gives this intensity, will give you the different color rather than the red or blue, right? So it is a mixture of green and red. Okay, so if it is a mixture of green and red, you will get almost a maroon color shades. Okay, so that's how the coloring of the pixel in the final image will be dependent on the order of the layers and the intensity of the pixel in every layer. Okay, so now next, so this is how we can split up the different channels, right? So and here is how the channels or the layers pixel values affects the coloring in the final image, original image. Okay. And so take down this code and execute the same in your systems. Colored chips, I have read the image colored chips. Once you finish, please let me know. There are two methods of splitting the channels. One is slicing method and the other one is using split method, inbuilt method, which is a split. Okay, slicing method is here. So using the dimension of the pixel, you are going to split the channels. And split method, if you split the image in both the ways, the dimension will not change. Okay, if I split the original image size is 391 rows and 518 columns, right? So what's the size of what's the shape of blue channel then? How many rows and how many columns it could have? Blue channel dimension ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ದು ಸೈಜ್ ಏನಿದೆಪ್ಪ 391 × 518. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 391 ರೋಸ್ of pixels will be present and 518 columns of pixels will be present. That means 518 will be the width and 391 will be the height of the pixel, right? So when you extract the blue channel from that colored image, which is the colored chips, so if that image is extracted with the blue layer, then what's the dimension, what's the size, or what's the the count of rows and columns in this channel? Okay, ಬ್ಲೂ ಚಾನಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಹಂಗಂದರೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜಲ್ಲಿ 391 ರೋಸ್, 518 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್, 3 ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಲೂನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? $391. Are you sure? Just 391 rows will be present. Sure? Think once again. ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಒಂದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ, 3 ಲೇಯರಿಂದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ colored image, blue layer, green layer, red layer. Okay, so if I extract only one layer from that image, what's the dimension of it? It's same as the original image, right? ಬ್ಲೂ ಚಾನಲ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ರೋಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಅಥವಾ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಯಾವ ಸೈಜಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಸೈಜಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾ?
ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್
ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಚಾನಲ್, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಚಾನಲ್, ರೆಡ್ ಚಾನಲ್ದು ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ?
ಬ್ಲೂ ಚಾನಲ್
391 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 518.
391 cross 518, 391 cross 518, 391 cross 518. But instead of 3, you are able to get only number of count of rows and columns, because this is a single channel. You will not get it as one. You will just have the rows and columns. That means that you have a single layer of rows and columns of pixels in this channel, in this layer. Okay, so this is how we can split the channels and we can merge them back and we can display it. Okay, try to execute the code. Once you finished, please let me know. Done?
Going on.
Fine. So let us move on to the next topic. So now we shall try to capture an image from your webcam. Okay, so till now we have read by using stored images, built-in images, right? So we are going to store some images, and we are going to we have read those images itself, and we have perform basic operations on those images itself. Okay, so now we shall try to capture our own image, and we shall use it for our next future operations. Okay, so now then how can I do it? So that can be done by using a method called video capture. Okay, I'll share you a code. Okay, so this is the code for capturing a video and create our own images. So I'll send this in the chat box. Please check it out and execute the same. So complete code won't come. Frame match them back. Okay, just a sec. Okay, try to execute this code. Okay, so this is a code for capturing a frame, capturing an image, capturing a photo by using your webcam. Okay, you can capture your own images and you can store them and you can use them for your studies. Okay, so that will be started by using a method called video capture. Video capture andre ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Start capturing the video. That means it will going to start the camera, open the camera. Okay, so this method going to start the camera or open up the camera. Okay, so next we have given the condition like while true. That means till how much time it has to continue to capture the video, to capture the image until we click, right? So it has to keep it has to open up the camera until we click the button. So as soon as we click the button, the camera has to capture an image and it should store, right? So that will be done here, the same task as we are doing in the real world with our real cameras. So the same task can be implemented here, the same scenario will be applied here. Okay, so while true in the sense the camera will be open for infinite amount of time, so until the user clicks a button, it keeps on opening the camera. Okay, so next is we have used like return comma frame equals cap.read. so just camera open ಆದರೆ ಸಾಕಾ, ಇಮೇಜ್ನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ because this read method will return two values. One is the captured frame, captured image, and another one is the result of the success. That means if the camera is able to read the image, read the frame, then this method will return as a true result. Otherwise it will result as false result. So to store that value, it has to be used. Okay, so next is the frame. That means it will go to capture the frame by frame. Okay, so after that, if you want to display what it is capturing, so then you can use the IamShow function. Okay, so we can take the help of the IamShow function so that we can display the same image, same frame, whatever the video, the camera is capturing. Okay, so next is the cv2.imshow use ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, we have to specify the wait key and the destroy function, right? So this method here, it will going to define that excuse me, it will define that as soon as you press letter Q, alphabet Q, lowercase q, it will stop capturing the image, stop capturing the frame, and the last frame which is captured will be stored. Okay, so and that will be stored by the name new file.jpg here. Okay, so last frame ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಫ್ರೇಮ್ನ ರಿಟ್ರೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಅಂತ ರಿಟ್ರೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಡನ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಮೇಜ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದೆನ್ ಬಟನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್. ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ window, that is cv2.imshow. so we need to destroy it, right? So that's the thing you need to remember when you have used cv2.imshow to display images. Okay, the last statement is going to write a file. That means you're going to save a file by the name newfile.jpg, which contains what, the frame which is last stored before you press Q. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಇಮೇಜ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇವ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ image by the name newfile.jpg. Okay, so now execute this in your systems, or those who have not systems, then they can take down the code and try it in your systems once you get it. Okay, so this is how we can capture a video and we can capture a image of our own, and we can use it for our basic operations purpose. Okay, so take down the code and try to execute this. Yeah, tell me. Pardon? Sorry, I'm not getting you. Okay, where's the problem? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಹೇಳಿ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. Is my screen visible?
Not yet. I should stop sharing my screen. Okay, just as like guys, stop presenting. Okay, now you can share your screen.
See ma'am, just coming like this.
I didn't get your screen yet.
Oh, wait. No, ma'am.
No, just presenting. Okay.
See, ma'am, it's appearing like this.
Kernel appears to be died it up. Okay. Destroy all windows. Have you done in spell mistakes or any syntax errors or the function methods error?
No, see, ma'am.
That will give you the error. Like if you just use the I'm show and didn't use the uh, wait key or destroy all windows properly, then that will give us an error. Just a sec.